Did you know that even people making lots of money can be stuck living paycheck to paycheck? It might sound surprising, but this is a reality for millions of people around the world. You might imagine that a bigger paycheck automatically means more freedom, less stress, and a comfortable life, but the truth is often very different. In fact, many people who appear to be financially successful on the outside are quietly struggling to keep up with their expenses behind closed doors. It's true. Many people, even those earning six-figure salaries, find themselves with little to no savings. They might have impressive job titles, drive nice cars, or live in beautiful homes, but their bank accounts tell a different story. The pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle can be overwhelming, and it often leads to spending every dollar as soon as it comes in. This cycle can be exhausting, and it leaves people feeling trapped, no matter how much money they make. This happens because of a sneaky enemy, lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is when your spending increases right alongside your income. Instead of using that extra money to build savings or invest in the future, it gets eaten up by new expenses. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it never seems to fill up. Lifestyle inflation is what happens when we start spending more money as soon as we earn more money. Maybe you get a raise at work, and suddenly you feel like you deserve to treat yourself. You start dining out more often, buying the latest gadgets, or upgrading your wardrobe. It feels good in the moment, but over time, these new habits become the new normal, and your expenses rise to match your income. It's like our expenses are on an escalator, always going up. Every time you move up a step in your career or get a bonus, your spending steps up right along with you. The problem is the escalator never stops, and before you know it, you're running just to keep up. The more you earn, the more you spend, and the cycle continues. We get a raise, and suddenly we need a bigger apartment, a fancier car, or more expensive clothes. It's easy to convince ourselves that these upgrades are rewards for our hard work, but they often come with bigger bills and more financial commitments. The excitement of new purchases fades quickly, but the payments stick around for months or even years. But here's the catch. More spending doesn't equal more happiness or security. In fact, studies show that after a certain point, buying more things doesn't make us any happier. Instead, it can leave us feeling empty, disappointed, or even regretful. The thrill of a new purchase is fleeting, but the stress of mounting bills can linger. In fact, it often leads to more stress and financial instability. When you're always chasing the next upgrade, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. The constant pressure to keep up can strain relationships, impact your mental health, and make it harder to achieve true financial freedom. Breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle starts with recognizing the trap of lifestyle inflation and making conscious choices to live below your means, no matter how much you earn. Imagine this. You get a promotion and a nice pay raise. You deserve to celebrate, right? But instead of investing that extra money or saving for a down payment on a house, you upgrade your lifestyle. You start eating out more, buying designer clothes, and taking luxurious vacations. This is how lifestyle inflation silently steals your future wealth. Each spending decision might seem small at the time, but they add up. Before you know it, you're trapped in a cycle of working more to earn more just to maintain this upgraded lifestyle. The real danger of lifestyle inflation is not just that it keeps you from becoming wealthy, but also that it robs you of choices. Want to retire early? Start your own business? Travel the world? Lifestyle inflation makes these dreams feel impossible because you're constantly chasing a higher spending level. You're stuck on the treadmill of working to pay for a lifestyle you may not even truly enjoy. This constant pressure to maintain appearances can lead to anxiety, stress, and a feeling of being trapped in a job you dislike. The good news is, you can escape this trap. The key is to lock in your lifestyle. This means making a conscious decision to maintain your current spending habits, even when your income increases. This doesn't mean you can never buy anything nice again. It simply means being mindful about your spending and prioritizing long-term goals over short-term gratification. Remember, true wealth is about having financial freedom and choices, not about showing off. One of the best ways to avoid lifestyle inflation is to automate your savings and investments. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts every month. This way, you're paying yourself first and making saving a non-negotiable part of your budget. Think of it as paying your future self. The money is automatically invested before you even have a chance to miss it. Over time, compound interest will work its magic, growing your wealth exponentially. Creating a budget might not sound exciting, but it's one of the most important steps you can take to gain control over your financial life. Think of a budget as your personal roadmap. It helps you see exactly where your money is coming from, where it's going, and how you can make it work better for you. By taking the time to sit down and plan out your finances, you're setting yourself up for success, reducing stress, and building a foundation for your future goals. It's not about restriction, but about empowerment and making informed choices. A budget allows you to track your income and expenses in detail, giving you a clear picture of your financial habits. You can spot patterns like how much you're spending on dining out or subscriptions, and identify areas where you can cut back without sacrificing your happiness. With this knowledge, you can allocate more money towards your savings, investments, or even that dream vacation. Budgeting isn't about depriving yourself, it's about making sure your money is working for you, not against you. It's a tool that helps you prioritize what truly matters. Remember, every time you say no to an unnecessary expense, you're actually saying yes to your financial future. It's not always easy to turn down impulse purchases or social pressures, but each small decision adds up. When you choose to skip buying something you don't really need, you're freeing up resources for things that will have a bigger impact on your life. Over time, these choices build up your savings and give you more freedom and security. It's about being intentional and mindful with your money. One of the most valuable skills you can develop is learning to differentiate between your needs and your wants. Needs are the essentials, things like rent, groceries, and utilities. Wants are the extras, like the latest gadgets, eating out, or new clothes you don't really need. By taking a moment to pause and ask yourself whether a purchase is a need or a want, you can make smarter decisions and avoid unnecessary spending. This simple habit can transform your relationship with money and help you stay focused on your goals. For example, do you really need that daily latte from the coffee shop? Or could you make a delicious cup of coffee at home for a fraction of the price? Small daily expenses like this can add up quickly over weeks and months. By making small adjustments like brewing your own coffee or finding other affordable alternatives, you can save a surprising amount of money without feeling deprived. It's about making conscious choices that align with your bigger financial picture. Another simple change is packing your lunch a few times a week instead of eating out every day. Not only is this often healthier, but it can also save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over the course of a year. Preparing meals at home gives you more control over your spending and your nutrition. Plus, it can be a fun way to try new recipes and develop new skills. These small shifts in your daily routine can have a big impact on your finances. Even small changes, when done consistently, can make a big difference over time. Every dollar you save by making thoughtful choices adds up, helping you build a financial cushion and move closer to your goals. Remember, financial freedom isn't about making huge sacrifices. It's about making small, smart decisions every day that add up to something powerful. Start today, and watch how your efforts compound into real, lasting results. We've all been there. Scrolling through social media, bombarded with images of people living seemingly perfect lives, flaunting their latest purchases and exotic vacations. It's easy to fall into the comparison trap and feel inadequate. But remember, social media often presents a highly curated and unrealistic view of reality. Focus on your own financial journey, not on what others choose to portray online. Define your own version of success based on your values and goals, not on external validation. Life is full of milestones worth celebrating, promotions, birthdays, anniversaries, but these celebrations don't have to break the bank. Instead of equating celebrations with expensive dinners or extravagant gifts, find creative and meaningful ways to mark these occasions. Plan a potluck dinner with friends, go on a hike in nature, or enjoy a movie night at home. Experiences and shared moments create lasting memories, while material possessions often lose their shine quickly. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Just like a runner who trains day after day, you need patience, persistence, and a clear vision of your finish line. There will be moments when the road feels long and progress seems slow, but every step you take brings you closer to your goals. The journey to financial freedom is filled with small victories and learning opportunities, and it's important to celebrate your progress along the way. It's about making consistent, conscious choices that align with your long-term goals. Every decision you make, from how you spend your money to how you save and invest, shapes your financial future. Take time to reflect on your priorities and values and let them guide your financial decisions. Whether you're budgeting for the month, planning for a big purchase, or simply tracking your expenses, these habits build a strong foundation for lasting wealth. Every time your income increases, choose to invest a portion of it, pay down debt, and set aside savings for emergencies or future opportunities. Even small amounts add up over time, thanks to the power of compounding. Prioritize building an emergency fund, contributing to retirement accounts, and paying off high-interest debt. These steps may seem simple, but they are the building blocks of financial security and independence, and build a more secure future for yourself. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're prepared for life's surprises and have the freedom to pursue your dreams. Financial security isn't just about having money, it's about having choices, flexibility, and the confidence to shape your own path. Don't let lifestyle inflation steal your dreams. As your income grows, it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle with every raise or bonus. But remember, true wealth comes from living below your means and prioritizing your future over fleeting pleasures. Resist the urge to keep up with others or spend just because you can. Instead, focus on what truly matters to you and invest in experiences and goals that bring lasting fulfillment. Take control of your finances, make smart choices, and empower yourself with knowledge. Educate yourself about personal finance, seek advice when needed, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The more you learn, the more confident you'll feel in your decisions. Remember, financial freedom is not about perfection. It's about progress and making better choices each day. And watch your wealth grow. You've got this. Celebrate your milestones, no matter how small, and use them as motivation to keep moving forward. Every dollar saved, every debt paid off, and every smart investment brings you closer to your goals. Trust in your ability to create the future you want. What are your biggest challenges when it comes to lifestyle inflation? Is it the pressure to keep up with friends, the desire for new gadgets, or simply the habit of spending more as you earn more? Identifying your personal triggers is the first step to overcoming them. Remember, you're not alone. Everyone faces obstacles on the path to financial freedom. Share your experiences and connect with others on the same journey to financial freedom. By opening up about your struggles and successes, you can inspire and learn from others. Community support makes the journey easier and more enjoyable, and together, we can celebrate each other's progress. Let's learn from each other and build a community of smart, conscious spenders. When we support one another, we all grow stronger. Your journey to financial freedom starts now. Take the first step, stay committed, and remember that every choice you make brings you closer to the life you envision.